down for me. Alright, so it's 10:24 on Friday, August 25th, and I haven't done much today. I actually spent the night at my own house, finally. The insulation guy never came. I just got tired of sleeping on the couch at my grandparents' house, waking up with cat right in my face. Love my kitty, love breathing too, you know, and I slept on my own couch, so, yeah. I still got some stuff on my bed to clear up, but I just placed my computers here, and I didn't have my little wristband thing that I used to track my sleep, so I filmed myself sleeping, boringest thing ever, to get an idea of when I actually fell asleep and when I actually woke up. So yeah, that will not be on YouTube because it's like pitch black, and I think I rolled over twice. That's it. Like, I am not an interesting sleeper, apparently. Don't know if I talked in my sleep. Like, I don't know. I used to talk in my sleep. Maybe I still do. I am not watching 5 hours of me sleeping to find out. No. So anyhow, what I did today was not much. I did my DVD case this way. I tried doing it the other way, you know, vertically, but things were not fitting in there. I couldn't get my stuff to fit. Plus, I like keeping things in categories. Like I've got here, like sort of. I'm gonna switch over. Like I've got them alphabetical, and I've got like, you know, Ghost Hunters here, Indiana Jones here. Yeah, I've got some I got a lot of Indiana Jones movies. I've got a few young Indiana Jones from like back when I was in college. Found those at a used store. I do not have all the Harry Potters. Still have not seen all the Harry Potters. Yeah, so this is what I have so far. And yeah, I still have my Hobbit. Which one is this? Hobbit. That's, the Battle of the Five Armies 3D glasses. I did not give them back. Yeah, I paid for them, so I'm keeping them. Anywho, yeah, then are these. I've got several in the floor here. There's fake plants and DVDs to go through, yeah. And I've got so I've got Star Wars down there. And yeah, I kind of like, I think I'm gonna put The Hobbit with The Lord of the Rings in the L section. I know y'all are so interested in this, aren't you? Yeah. Some more stuff. Kind of botched it. Like this top section is fine. So yeah. Let's see. That's pretty much all I've done today. And I mean, I've done some genealogy, but that's another matter. That's something else. Yeah, I slept till about noon, which is actually not too bad for me. There's my stuff from my grandparents' house. Don't know what I'll do when the guy actually comes for the insulation. I just got tired of sleeping on their couch is different. It's like squishy. It's like soft. It's great to sit on, but my back was starting to hurt. Like my couch is hard, kind of, and it's ugly, but anything free is beautiful. It's a beautiful couch, and that it was free. Yeah, I would not pay for that myself, but it was given to me, so I'm not gonna complain, except to tell you that aesthetically it's kind of ugly. It is like the color of a duck. It's like the duck poop brown color. Sorry, but it is. I guess it sleeps great though. I mean, it's just the pattern I don't like. That's not my. I mean, if that's all I have to complain about, it's not too bad. I mean, this is not like beam off floral, you know, like looks like something drapery kind of thing. Anywho, so tomorrow I am going to a concert, so that'll probably be my video for tomorrow entirely. So anyway, birthdays. I am so eloquent, like always. So for my 25th birthday, I was in 2008. Yeah, 2008. So right before, I think, yeah, that was around the time I was moving in here. It was around in August 2008. Maybe a little bit before then. And I had been working at an eye doctor's office as a secretary, and I basically got fired through an email saying, I still have a copy of it somewhere. I'm not going to go looking for it right now. Saying, like, you know, my productivity was ebbing and flowing and whatever. My productivity, whatever you want to call it, was perfectly fine. I did my job and I helped like everyone in the office, like all the other secretary type people, the clerical staff, with their things too. So I was doing my job and helping others with their job too, and I was doing just fine. Like basically after I was let go, the boss, this like middle-aged, like or between middle-aged and older woman, hired this guy. Apparently hired a good-looking guy who didn't last either. And then shortly after, I don't know how short, it might have been like a year or whatever, I don't know the details, my boss got fired. So like I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Anyhow, like, I mean, it's good to have a fun boss, but when you come into work with your boss singing the Beer Run song, yeah, professionalism. Anyhow, and also painted the doctor's, like, I did secretary work and I painted in the office, like, we did some, like, the doctor's wife wanted his bathroom redone, so I painted his bathroom. There's an eye doctor, big guy, lavender bathroom, lavender, lilac, I always get those colors hooked up, but yeah, like light purple bathroom. I know because I painted it. Yeah, and I brought my own brushes and roller too, because I had them from when I did this house. I mean, when we were starting to do this house, or we just had them from something, I don't know. So anyhow, came here, no job at all, which is awesome. Also gave, like, thankfully we had to give up our cat. So while we were at the townhouse, we had this cat named Tango. I don't think I have any photos of Tango on my computer, so I'm just going to pull out the album and show you a few. Alright, so this is Tango, little kitty we had for a little while. Okay, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying not to show a picture of my friend in here too. Yeah, let's do it this way. Yeah. So, do we have any? Let's skip ahead. So Tango. What else do we have here? I'm trying to find some lovely shots there. I think that toy chirped. It's like fabric on a stick. Then I had this thing that Tango climbed, got into the catnip. Anyhow, so yeah, there's Tango. Enough of Tango for right now. Okay, so the deal with Tango is one of my friend's coworkers liked to rescue animals. Like, she would just pick animals off the street and rescue them. And well, she needed a place to keep who we named Tango. For a while, so like we were supposed to keep Tango for about a month until my roommate's coworker could get some stuff together, but that never happened. So we ended up with Tango for several months. Like, Tango was okay. He bit my friend a lot, and yeah, we just had like my first week we tried to name him Cullen, but Cullen and Kiko, like the whale. Didn't stick, so we finally named him Tango off of that guy on Ghost Hunters. It worked anyhow. People always thought that name was cute. Like, they just thought it was from the dance. Like, okay, sure, whatever. But like when we were moving, it was kind of fast. Like, I mentioned like I was ready to move, and like my grandparents were like in there like that packing things up. I was like, I wanted to like look like, oh, that's what it was. So I think I like casually mentioned, it was about time for me to move. I had graduated college and all that. And apparently this house that I'm in now, my grandfather's home place, was like available and they wanted to snatch it up. So we moved fairly quickly. So, I mean, there was timing that I got this. Because, I wanted to, take my time, look around, see what was available, how much rent was in different places, all that. That didn't happen. It was like, I think it was like barely 2 or 3 weeks before we moved out. I don't remember exactly the timeline, but it was fast. Anyhow, so at the time, I didn't know how much bills would cost. I had a vague idea of how much rent would be, but I didn't know anything about power bill here, water, cable, anything. So I didn't know how much I would have to be able to take care of a cat properly. So I figured the best bet would be for my friend to get into contact with her coworker to get ahead and do what they were going to do with the cat. And so we did that, and thankfully the coworker took the cat back. And the cat really, he was like I would consider Tango to be a cat. There's something on my screen there. Like, he wasn't really cuddly. He liked to run and play and bite and scratch, and like my friend's coworker took too long to get him fixed. So despite being fixed, he still sprayed things and it stank. So yeah, no, thank you. So anyhow, it was primarily the financial, then the unknown financials that I choose to give them back to the person. And I sent Tango with all his stuff, all his toys we bought him. I gave him the food we had. I sent that along with Tango. And I forget, I think he went to the coworker, or maybe someone she knew. I forget who took him. But she also had this other cat, and Tango did not get along very well. Like, he constantly fought with the other cat and ran away. Like he wasn't very tame. I mean, he was picked off the street, so yeah. So I have no idea what happened to Tango. Maybe someone found him and rescued him. Maybe he got hit by a car. Maybe he just ran out and lived his life out in the wild of the city. I have no earthly idea. Like, none. And there's like no way you can track of that, so that was Tango. And yeah, so basically August 2008, I had given up my cat, lost my job, and it was my birthday too. Awesome. It was like the lovely trifecta. So we had a housewarming party. My uncle, I think my aunt was here, and my cousins were here, and my voice is going. Now, this was well before I knew I was gluten intolerant. I don't think I found that out or figured that out until like 2010. So I just went to the store, the grocery store, and picked out a cake, and I know, it's my birthday. I don't need to pick a boring cake. They had Batman cakes, or a Batman cake. I still have the thing. I'm going to try to show it to you. Okay, so right there is the little plastic Batman thing that came on my 25th birthday cake. Yeah. It's kind of stuck on there with many little poster tab thingies. And, yeah. I mean, yeah, I know it's probably for, like, little boys or extreme comic fans. But why have a boring cake when you can have a Batman cake? You know? I kind of stuttered there, but we're just going to go with it because I do that anyway. I think it came with, like, a little Batman ring, too, but I'm pretty sure I gave that to my little cousin. Or it might be in my little, the plastic. What do you call these things? Hold on. These things. These little wheelie cabinet things. What are those called? Like, they're like giant Tupperware cabinet things. Like, I want to say like a caboodle, but that's like a little makeup jewelry thing from like the 90s. That's not right. But anyhow, that's what I did for my 25th birthday. Batman and housewarming. Do not remember what I got in the slightest. Nope. I'm like, I should have some like scanned in photos on my computer from 2008, so I'll just add those into I'll add those in at the end of the video, like with the others. I guess I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. So anywho, so I guess.